Taurus Horoscope calendar for January 2025. First, I'll do a very quick overview of the month, and it will be followed by your daily calendar, showing your honey days, your money days, and days to be careful, and days you can take opportunities. So let's begin. So Mercury's transit in the 8th house brings hidden opportunities, including sudden financial gains or an improved dynamics in your partnerships. Now, this is a good time for research or diving deeper into subjects that intrigue you. The sun's position in the 9th house enhances your luck and supports endeavors in higher education, travel, or spiritual activities. Retrograde Mars in the 2nd house calls for caution in your speech and prudent financial management to avoid any unnecessary setbacks. Now, on the brighter side, exalted Venus in the 11th house, it promises gains through collaborations and social networks. So making this an excellent period for growth financially and to expand your influence. So let's move on to the daily calendar. The month begins on a lucky note with January 1st and 2nd in your lucky house, where you're looking inwards, you're introspecting, you're thinking of travel, higher learning, and you'll also notice that your energies with your father are really in sync on these days. Moving to the 3rd and the 4th of January, this is where you want to focus your energies on your career. You want to put full effort in at work because you will get recognized. You will have the support of your co-workers, of your colleagues, of your superiors. So they will recognize the hard work that you put in. If you have meetings at work, these are great days for that as well. Moving to the 5th and the 6th of January, this is where you want to go out with friends, you want to socialize, you also want to do some networking. If you do social media, these are great days for that as well. Now, the 7th and 8th, these are days that you want to be a little bit mindful. Your energies could be low on these days. You could also do some overspending on these days. So you could have some unexpected expenses on these days. And you also might feel like you don't have everybody's support. You might feel isolated. You might feel a little bit lonely on these days. Now, on January 9th and 10th, this is where your energies improve. This is where you want to focus your energies on yourself, self-rejuvenate, self-reflect, and maybe spend some time on your own just to collect your energies. Now, moving on to the 11th and 12th. These are your money days. These are days where you'll find that the money flow is really good. If you've lent out money to someone and you need it back, these are great days to ask for that money back. And if you need to borrow money, these are great days to ask because chances are really high that you will get money on these days. Now, if you're in the stock market and you're looking to take profit, these are great days for that as well. Now, moving to the 13th, 14th, and 15th, these are great days for you to spend time with your siblings, with your neighbors. Do some local traveling, spend some time doing your hobbies. Really good, happy days. Now, moving to the 16th and 17th, again, really good energy days. You'll find that you're very much in sync with your mother and your home environment is very supportive on these days. You feel love, you feel at peace. Really nice time at home. Now, the 18th and 19th, this is, if you're single, these are really romantic days. This is where your spontaneity is really good. So you're going to feel very energetic and romantic on these days. And also you'll find that mentally you're very focused on these days. You're able to learn more easily on these days. Your focus is very much there on these days. Now, moving to the 20th, 21st, and 22nd. These are not good days as far as your energy. Your energy could be low. You could be dealing with cough, cold, flu. So you might have to deal with health-related issues. You could also be dealing with debt or disputes. If you have any court cases, these are not favorable days for results from court cases as well. So maybe postpone it to more favorable days. Now, moving to the 23rd and 24th, these are really nice days. These are good days. If you're married, you'll see that your energy with your spouse is very much in sync here. They're very supportive. You're able to connect more easily on these days. Now, moving to the 25th, 26th, and 27th. This is where you have to be a little bit more mindful again. These days are a little bit more stressed. So I would just say that to lay low on these days and maybe not do too much on these days if you don't have to. Now, January 28th and 29th, you are feeling better on these days. Your energies have picked up. You feel much better. You feel more like you are self-reflecting on these days. And also you're feeling more spiritual and more religious on these days as well. This also are great days for you to have a conversation with your father. You'll feel that he is actually more receptive to your energies on these days. Now moving to the 30th and 31st, you want to focus your energies at work here. You want to put in all your efforts because it will be fruitful for you on these days. You'll feel that the energy is really nice at work. It's very supportive and you're getting along really well at work. You're getting the recognition that you deserve for all the hard work that you do. So this is January 2025 for Taurus individuals. I hope you've enjoyed today's video. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe so you don't miss February's horoscope. Thank you.